Something that I wanted to tell you guys yesterday, I didn't get a chance to, was the word eti. Okay, it comes up in a Nitne Bani that we read besides Jaap Sahib. Does anyone know where? It comes up in a Nitne Bani. The word iti, it's some form of it, not exactly the same way with the la, but with a syari. Hanji. For extra points, anyone want to take the guess?
Is it in Chopisa?
Chopisa, very good. It's in Chopisa. Huh?
It's
There you go. At the very end of Chopisa, usually you hear something called Et Sri Chitro Pikhyane, Triya Chitre Mantri, right? You heard that before? It means ending. Ending. It is now ending. This Bani is now ending. Make sense? In the same way, na iti means end, right? Ant. The no, na met no. Na iti, no end. When it comes up in Chopei Sahib there, et siri chitro pikhyane, it means that it is ending. Make sense? Cool? All right, very good. Okay, we're going to move forward now to Pajang Priyat Chand. Are you guys excited? Huh? It's working, I think so. It's working, yeah. All right. Pajang, Priyat, Chand. ठीक है, ऐसे ही है. Let's look at the word Pajang. Okay? Pajang, a lot of people already know what this word means, but I'm going to break it down to its etymology. All right? Paba Onkar. It means pu, which means tarti. Okay? Paba Onkar refers to the word pu, which means tarti. All right? Land, earth. Jang. It means something that slitters. Something that slitters. Okay? Pujang, something that slitters in the tarti, which means a snake. Very good. So Pajang means a snake. Okay? Good? All right. Priyat. Priyat means chal. Chal. Okay, chal is like a rhythm. Chal is like a person, how a person is walking. We say, ek idari chal todi. Right? You ever heard that before? Ki ori chiri chal ki sahi nahi lagdi minnu. O tedda chalda. Chal means like the way you're walking, how you're walking, like your rhythm, your kind of like, you know. So it's, yeah. Does that make sense? Okay, in Punjabi, Priyat would mean chal. All right. Chand again means meter. Okay. So this meter is in the chal of a snake. All right. So when we read it, Namastwanga kale, Namastwang krepale, Namastanga rupe, Namastanga nupe, Namastanga pekhe, Namastanga lekhe, Namastanga kae, Namastanga jai. Just like a snake, it turns right, then it turns left, then it turns right, then it turns left. Make sense? It moves in that direction, this whole chal. Again, it's a meter system, and like every meter system, there is some kind of criteria. That's why there's only a certain amount of beats in each sentence, okay? Because it has to fit that criteria. And again, like I said, like on our first night here, that's a different class on its own. It's called Pingal, and we're not going to get into a depth of that in this seminar. Okay, so let's go through the first word now in that chant. Nana, Mama, Sasa, Pari Vava, Utte Tippi, Namastwang. Okay, it's pronounced as Namastwang. The next word is Akale. Okay, next word is Akal. Let's look at this word right here. Okay, it's a Sanskrit word. Let's look at it. The word namas means namaskar. namaskar, to bow down. Okay, किसी उत्ते namaskar करनी, to bow down. All right. Tuang. What does tuang mean? Pari vava utte tippi. Remember the formula for this? What is, if it's pari vava, tatta pari vava, how does it, what is the formula? Tatta, onkad, and ada, mukta. You guys remember it? Yeah? That's the formula. Tatta pari vava will equal to tatta, onkad, ada, mukta. But I'm forgetting something. What am I forgetting?
Law. ED law.
Huh? Wait, what? No, I'm forgetting something. Tippi, shabas. Look, the host here, the tatta is the host, okay? He's hosting the whole seminar, all right? Any guest of the tatta, any syllable, any lagamatra that goes on top of the tatta will now be adjoined to the ada in the formula. So here the tippi will be now gone to the ada here. Toang, toang. Make sense? Yeah? Okay, everyone say namastuang. Namastuang. Very good, namastuang. Shabash. All right. Okay. Now, what does tuang mean? It means you. Okay, or yours. In Punjabi, it makes more sense in Punjabi. Tohannu. Tohannu. Yeah? Namaskar hai tanu. Namaskar, I bow down to you. All right? Yours, let's not say yours, let's say you. Namaskar means to bow. Bow. I bow down to tuang, you. Namastuang. It's two words in one. Okay? And they're both from the Sanskrit language. Okay? Good? All right, now let's look at the next part. Akale. Now we kind of already went through this word. What? All right, here it is. Akale. Right? Now the word is broken, we're going to break into two parts. The ada here, it can either be nikedavachik or visheshvachik, right? Nikhed means to reject, criticize. What does vishesh mean? Emphasize. Very good. So the next word after the ada is kale. Kale means time, death. All right? Without time, without death. All right? Ki Paramatma samay to baar hai. Paramatma mot to baar hai. All right? And then we can say emphasize as well. Ki Paramatma samay de vich vi hai. Why? Because in time, what can exist without Paramatma? Mirage, mot vich vi hai. They're going to be in death as well. They're the one that take a life away as well. Kyunki maran wale, bachaun wale, banaun wale, Paramatma. Okay, another translation of Ek Oankar. You guys remember this? Ek Oankar? We talked about this, right? The word Oang, right? This word we said, Oang, this. It has three parts to it. It has a Uda, it has a Ada, and it has a Tippi. Each part of this represents life. It represents creation, sustain, and then death. ठीक है? In the same way, in Indian mythology, these three kind of scenes were given to three type of devte, three type of demigods, right? Shiva, Brahma, and Vishnu, right? Vishnu was the one who sustains, Brahma was the one who creates, Shiva was the one who destroys. ठीक है? Guru Nanak Dev Ji in Jaap Sahib talks about these three powers. They say, Eka Mai, Jogat Vyai, Tin Chele Parvan, Ek Sansari, Ek Pandari, Ek Lai Diban. I can talk about this and translate that Shabad. Would you like me to go deviate a little bit? Yeah? Okay, let's deviate. I'm going to open the Shabad up on my phone. Okay. Eka Mai. Okay, this is from Jaap Sahib. This is the 30th Pauri. Okay? The 30th Pauri of Jaap Sahib. We're deviating just to explain Ek Oankar, a new translation of Ek Oankar, alright? That we didn't cover before. Eka. Eka means one. Okay? Mai. Mai means mother. Here, it's referring to the creative energy of Vaheguru Ji. Okay? The creative energy of Vaheguru Ji is referred to as a mom, as a mother. All right? That one who is seen to be, okay, that one, Eka Mai, Jogat Vyai. All right. Jogat, the next word is Jogat. So just hold that for a second. We're going to come back to what that means in a second. Jogat. The word Jogat has a sihari to it. That means what is it? It's a verb, right? If it has a sihari, remember I talked about this a little bit yesterday? You guys remember? If a word has a sihari to it, it's most likely a verb in Gurbani Vyakaran, in Gurbani grammar. Okay, if it's a verb, that means it's an action, right? So Jugati is what it's talking about here. Jugati, okay? Jugati means technique. Technique. Okay? When I do stuff like this, Sihari becomes a Bihari, is it like magic or you guys understand what I'm doing? Yeah? It's a verb. A verb is represented with a Bihari. Okay? Kiriya. Okay, so in English, we say verb, means action. In Punjabi, we say Kiriya. 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 There you go. Kiriya. In Punjabi, again, this is grammar. Okay, this is a subject of grammar. So grammar tells me if it's a verb, if it's a kiriya, if it's an action, the ending syllable. Lagamatras in English are called what? Syllables. Very good. Some people call them vowels. That would be incorrect. Vowels will be your uda, ada, iri. These are vowels. Syllables are your lagamatra. If it's a verb, the ending syllable of that word should be a bihari. All right? So, jugti. It can be represented as a sihari, but it will be translated into a bihari. Okay? And it's written as a sihari because of the beat system I talked about earlier. A sihari will not have a beat as where bihari will have an extra beat. So for that reason, in poetry, if I want to write a bihari but I don't have the beats to do it, I don't have enough beats in that sentence to do it, I'll write it with a sihari. Make sense? Somewhat? A little complicated? A little complicated. Okay, just notice for now that if the word ends with a sihari, it's most likely talking about a verb. And if it's a verb, we can translate it into a bihari when we're doing our translations. Okay? Jukti. Jukti means technique. Okay? Eka mai jugat vihai. Vyai. Vyai means, what does Vyai mean? Okay, what does Vya mean? Wedding. Okay, that's also cultural. The root word of Vya doesn't actually mean wedding. It actually means union. Very good. Union. Okay, union. The union of a mother and father that leads to a child. Make sense? Okay? Eka mai jugat vyai. Tin chile parvan. So this one, with its shakti, with its energy, had a vya, had a union. Everyone following along? This is really important. Okay? This one, this ek, with its energy, had a union. What happened when that union happened? Eka mai jugat vyai. They had a union. But the union was through a technique. I'm going to explain that technique in a second. Ten chele parvan. 3 chele were born. Okay, 3 beings were born. 3 energies were born. When this one and the mother, the creative energy, merged in union, 3 beings were born. Ten chele parvan. Just hold that in your mind. What word? Ek sansari. Ek sansari si. Okay, how do I... Sansari means birth. Okay, so I'm just going to write down here. Birth. Okay, sansar, what does sansar mean? The world, right? It's sara sansar sam dis raha. Okay, so referring to birth. Ek sansari, ek pandari, pandar. Pandar means khajana, khazana. Okay, pandar means treasure, khajana. All right, here referring to sustain, to sustain. Okay, to sustain. Khajana refers to sustain. So one was about birth, one was about sustaining. So one was making the sansar, one was sustaining it. Ik lai diban. Okay, that I'm not going to break that up. That's going to be a little bit too much. But it just means death. Okay, one destroys. Okay. Eka mai jugt vyai tin chele pravan. Ik sansare ik pandare ik lai diban. All right. Then Maharaj says, Jiv tis pave tive chalave jiv hoya farman, oho vekhya ona nadana ave bohta eho vardan. All right, so we'll talk about that a little bit in a second. So, Eka referring to the Ik, the Mai here is referring to the creative energy of Maharaj, but from there comes these three things, okay? And those three things are what we're talking about, Oang. All right? Those three things are what we're talking about, Oang. One destroys, one maintains, one creates. Okay, it's just the energies of Paramatma. It's the arms of Paramatma. Does that make sense? They all come from that one. Yeah? Okay, any questions? Hanji. Vaiguji had a union with their Shakti, with their energy. That Mai that Guru Sahib talks about here is the same Mai that Guru Gobind Singh calls Pagoti. Pagoti. The same where we say in our Ardas, Pratham Pagoti Samaraka. Right? It's the creative energy, the Shakti Amara, the Paramatma, you can say energy, you can call it Shakti. So there's many synonyms for the word Pagoti. Mai is one of them. Another one is Kudrat. You know, Guru Nanak says, Kudrat kavan kahan vichar. Okay, let me pick this up one more time. With a little bit. So then Nirgun, Sargun thing we talked about yesterday, it plays into the same thing, all right? So look, Nirgun, Sargun. The same thing we were talking about yesterday, this plays into that. Nirgun would be Qadar, Kartar, Kudrat, Qatar, Qadar, Kudrat, Qatar, Kudrat, Qadar. It will be Qadar. Qadar, and its Sargun part will be Kudrat. Okay, these are different synonyms I'm going to give you. Pagavant, and its Sargun part will be Pagoti. Okay, different traditions will have different naming conventions for these two different two identities of Paramatma. Okay, so where Guru Nanak Dev Ji said, use the word Kudrat kavar kahan vichar. They're talking about the energy of Maharaj, the creative energy of Maharaj that they see all around us, the Sargun form, this whole Jivani that we can see. Right? It's a little bit easier to understand the word Kudrat because we say nature. And that's exactly it, the nature of God. Everything we can see is the nature of God. Everything that's materialized, anything that we can hear, everything we can smell, this is all called Sargun. This is all called Kudrat. This is all called Pagoti. Right? The energy of Paramatma. All right? The Nirgun reciprocal to that in the tradition of Pagoti will be Pagavant. The Nirgun reciprocal of the word Kudrat will be Qadar. Hanji Panji. There you go. So another tradition will say Brahm for Nirgun, and for Sargun they will say Maya. It's the same concept. Another tradition will say Nirgun, another tradition will say Sargun. Okay, so like these are just a play on words for different traditions, because many times other traditions will have a similar concept that we in Gurmat follow as well. Any questions? Yeah? Yes, very good. The technique, the jugti, right? What is the jugti of this combination of two? It's like this. Guru Bhagat Kabir ji says, Har hai khand, ret mein bikhri, hathi chuni na jaye. You ever heard that shabd before? Maybe? Yes? No? Okay. What Bhagat Kabir ji says is that God is like sugar scattered upon the sand. Okay? So imagine you go to a beach. This is a nice sunny day. Yeah? There you go. A little sun is out. Here's the beach. Okay? Here's the sand. Okay, this is the sand. All right? And this is Bhagat Kabir ji. Okay? That's their pug. All right. They're walking on the sand and they look at the sand and they say, you know what? Paramatma, you are like sugar crystals. Like, okay, sugar apa khand dekhi hui hai na, chitti khand, right? I'm not talking about like the or chitti khand hogi. The same molecule size of a sugar cube is underneath the microscope thing is the same as a sand grain. If you pick up reta, sand, you pick up the sugar, it'll be like the same size, right? Now, Bhagat Kabir ji says that I took a bag of sugar, right, and emptied it down onto the sand. Okay? Now what will happen? If it's all there, it's all like kind of like on top of each other, it's hard to see the difference, right? So Bhagat Kabir ji says, in this instant, I saw an elephant. Legs, this big body, there's a trunk. Okay. As you can see, I did not do good in art class. Okay, that's an elephant. Okay, Bhagat Kabir ji says, Hathi chuni na jai. The elephant, if he comes to the beach and he tries to intake the sugar, he wants just the sugar. He can't do it because his trunk, what we call trunk in Punjabi? Sund. Very good. Where did that do? At the end. Sund. With his trunk, he's gonna like blow in. He's gonna take the sand and the sugar in, right? Okay. Before I tell you the next part, let's understand what the sand is and what the sugar is. The sand is the sargun part. The sand is Maya. The sand is the physical manifestation, the energy. All right? The sugar is Nirgun Paramatma. All right? These two are mixed in. It's Sargun pi aap, Nirgun pi ohi. Sargun aap, Nirgun pi ohi. Kalatar jag mein parbohi. I really messed up that shabd. But what that means is this, that Paramatma is Sargun and he is Nirgun. He is both. Right? It's not like, it's just a concept for us to understand a little better, like what the world is, what Paramatma is. So we're kind of like putting these type of donations on it. Hathi chuni na jai. The hathi represents ego. Big guy, right? There's no one like me in this world. I'm the best scientist. I'm the best doctor. I'm the best kathavachik. I'm the best pracharak. I'm the best kirtani, right? I'm not saying all these things, by the way. I'm just giving you examples. But Kabir ji says, Kaho Kabir, gur pali bujai, kiti hoye kya khaye. Kiti means kida, a little ant. Okay, I don't know if I can draw the ant. Okay, we'll just write down ant. Okay, I don't know how to draw an ant. Okay, the ant, it's so small. When it comes onto this beach, it can see the sugar and it can see the sand. It's on that microscopical level, like its eyes are so small, it can see it, right? It can dissect what is sugar, i.e. what is God, and what is sand, what is the world, what is the illusion, okay? It looks at these two things and is like, okay, I just want the sugar, I can extract the sugar from the sand. Meaning, the ant, it represents nimirta. Humility. Okay, nimirta, humility. When a person is humble, i.e. a Gursik, they're able to extract God from the illusion. Make sense? They're able to come. So that's why they say, There's more examples in the Gurbani, like so many examples. Another example you get is of a hans. You ever heard about a hans before? Yeah? Hans is a bird, like a swan, right? You have a swan. That's the tail, that's the body, that's the face. Oh, I was doing so good, almost there. Kind of, okay. It's on water. Okay, a swan, a hans, right? In Indian poetry, the hans is given so many different attributes. It's given the attributes of a Gurmukh. I'll explain what. What can this hans do? This hans has a beak, right? It has a beak, right? That beak has khattapan on it, sourness on it. When the hans gets a bowl of milk, okay, milk, okay? When it gets a bowl of milk, it puts its beak into the milk. The khattapan extracts the water and the milk. It separates the water from the milk. The hans is able to just drink the milk and leave behind the water. Okay? Does that make sense? Yes? No? Maybe so. It's important to understand this analogy to get the point that I'm going to explain. The hans, it's whenever in Indian poetry and Gurbani heavily uses the whole concept of hans. So it's so important to understand it. The hans represents a Gurmukh. Okay? The hans beak has khattapan. Your moms, when they make dahi, ठीक है, दही ਨੂੰ ਪਨੀਰ ਬਣਾਉਣਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਜਾਂ ਦੁੱਧ ਨੂੰ ਪਨੀਰ ਬਣਾਉਣਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ? They put lemon, they squeeze lemon into the ਦੁੱਧ, right? ਕਿਉਂ? ਉਹਨੂੰ ਫਾੜਨ ਲਈ, to extract the dahi, from the ਦੁੱਧ and the water, to make them separate. Have you guys seen that before? Yeah? Next time your mom makes paneer, watch her. Okay? They take lemon, they put it on it, and then the process from there continues on. But what is the milk here? The milk is Nirgun, Paramatma, Ik. What is the water here? Maya, everything else that you see in this world. Okay? The Gurmukh puts their beak into this world, they're able to extract God from the water. How was Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj able to go every single place? They went to a cannibal. They went to a person who was eating people. They went to a person who was killing people. They didn't leave. There was not a single place in this world that Guru Nanak Dev Ji didn't visit. They went everywhere. But if me and you were to walk into a bar and be like, "Appa hun club chalne hain, kyun lokan nu utthe Gurbani sikhan li?" We go there, we'll get lost there. We'll get lost. Why? Because we don't have that beak. We're not a kida that can extract the sugar in the sand. It's all mixy-matchy for us. What I'm explaining here is still book knowledge for most of us, at least for me. Make sense? But a Gurmukh can go into any single society and still see God. A Gurmukh can go into the Papi world and see God there. A Gurmukh can go into the Punni world and see God there. A Gurmukh can go anywhere and see God because there's nothing besides God. Make sense? All right. So, the Sadguna part, when we say Maya, Maya itself is not bad. It's just there. It's physical. It's there. The sand is not bad. It's just there. What's bad? The bad was this big ego. Does that make sense? Bad was the ego, the hati. Bad is our attachment to Maya. Maya itself isn't doing anything to you. It's your attachment to the Maya, to the illusion. Okay, so this is the jukti that they're together. Another last example I'm going to give. Okay, the example of mirage, the mirage of water. Okay, again, the sun is out, but this sun is bad because it's a desert. Okay, it's really hot, blazing hot. Whoa. Okay, and there's a desert here. Our poor man here, so sad, and he's just really sad guy, and he's walking on this desert. Okay, desert is called in Punjabi, extra points? Maruthal, very good. There's one more way you can say it. Registan, very good. Maruthal, Registan, very good. All right, so you're in the Registan, you're in the Maruthal, you're in the desert. Okay, as you're walking, what happens? The mirage of water, right? The mirage of water can be seen. Pani da ਭੁਲੇਖਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਅਸਲ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾਣੀ ਹੈ ਨਹੀਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਪਾਣੀ ਦਾ ਭੁਲੇਖਾ ਪੈਣ ਲੱਗ ਪੈਂਦਾ. All right, you see what looks like water. In that same way, that desert is real. The water is not. The water is taking the asra, the support of the desert to make its illusion. Right? The water isn't really there. What's really there is the desert. But the illusion of water only exists because of the desert. Now, does the desert get wet from the water? Does the desert get wet from that water of the Mirage? No, it doesn't. In that same way, it's the connection of Paramatma, the Nirguna Sargun, the Jugti, the Vya of these two, the union of these two. I can punch this, but I'm not punching God. Just like that water was just an illusion, it's not making the desert sand wet. Does that make sense? Therefore, me punching this table, me kicking this thing is not hurting God at all because it's an illusion. It seems to exist, but it does not exist. Yeah? But even this seeming to exist thing that we're talking about is called Qudrat. Maharaj says, Qudrat kavan kahan vichar. Eri vichar nahi ho sakti. Kyunki Qudrat bhi beyant hai. How is it beyant? Tusi kahege kidda beyant hai kiya? Kyunki ora banan wala beyant hai. The creator is beyant. Paramatma beyant. He has no end. Therefore, this creation has no end. Does that make sense? The illusion is so powerful because the creator is so powerful. Does that make sense? That's why Paramatma or Guru Sahib has seen both as equal because they're both one and the same. Right? But depending on our avastha, if we're the hathi or we're the ant. If we're the hathi, we're in the moha maya, then no, it's not. Then Maharaj is going to say that maya is bad for you. And if we're the kida, we're the little ant, then Maharaj says, Sri Pagoti ji Sahai. That energy of Paramatma may be the Sahita, mean this form of the sword. Yeah? Because, okay, another thing. Pagoti, Qudrat, Maya, all this expansion, right? It's for different people on different dharmic paths, it will take a different form of respect. Okay? For a saint, it will take the form of vidya, of knowledge. For a soldier, it will take the form of a sword. Okay? For a gristi, it will take the form of money, dollars. Because each of these three things, depending on your life journey, you will see God in it. A soldier sees God in his sword. A sadhu sees God in his pothi, in his vidya. A gristi sees God in money. Does that make sense? The concept again of Sargun Nirgun is really, really deep, and I'm just making you guys laugh and trying my best at it. But it takes years and years to understand. It took me a long time to understand. Okay, so if it's not getting there, no problem. Consider the seminar as a seed for one day to grow. Okay, all right, very good. So we were Hanji Virji. Qadar means Nirgun. Yeah. It's just a different way and different tradition to say Nirgun. Yeah. So these are all synonyms here. Nirgun, Qadar, Bhagwant, Brahm. And the synonyms for Sargun are Sargun, Qudrat, Pagoti, Maya. And there's more. Qadar is Arabi. Very good. Who said that? Oh, Shabash. Very good. Qadar is Arabi. Sargun means form. Yeah. Because, okay, you guys remember the word sarb? Sarb, yada? The word sarb, what does sarb mean? All, right? This word sarb. Wait. Okay. The word sarab, sasa, rara, babba, mukte, means all. Look at the word sargun. What does it contain? Sar. Okay, it contains the root. That root sar means sarb, all. All guns. Okay, gun means mode. Mode. Okay. Here, nir. Nir means without. Jida aapa kande nahi mool mantra nirpo. Nir var. Nir means without. ठीक है? Nir po means fear, without fear. Nirvar. Var means var karna kisna, hatred, without hatred. Nirgun. Gun means mode. Okay? referring to the modes of what we call Maya. Sattagun, Rajagun, Tamagun. I can't get into that, sorry guys. It's going to get too complicated and we're deviating a little bit too much. But we'll end off here. Any final questions? Yes, Gun can also mean characteristics. Very good. All good, guys? Hanji Ben.
So when you say Karamnaam, is that explaining like the silence?
Sorry, can you say it again?
When you say Karamnaam,
Karamnaam, yes.
is that referring to the silence? Is it referring to the specific?
Yes, because the Nirgun Sroop cannot be described. Yeah, it cannot be described. So all the Karamnaams will be of the Sargun form. How are you guys feeling so far? Are you excited? Yeah? Ready to tackle this? Okay, I'm ready as well. Okay, at the end, you know what we'll do? If there's time, I can talk about the 3 modes. A little bit more detail. But again, it's a really long topic and it's not something that I feel like it's just something that comes over time as well. But I can give you a little bit more at the end of the presentation, of the seminar, okay? All right, so let's get back into our talk. Where were we? We were in Namastwang Akali. All right, we did that, right? We finished that? Okay, the next word is Namastwang Kripale. All right, so let's open our Jaap Sahib up again. Okay, the next word is Namastwang Kripale. All right, we already talked about what Namastwang means. It means Namaskar hai to who? To? Well, what does Namastwang mean? Namastwang. Namas means Namaskar, good bete. Hanji dasso. And then Twang means? You. Twang means you. Okay, you guys remember this, right? Okay, very good. Because we're going to be skipping it. Sorry. Namastwang. Namaskar hai tanu. I bow down to you. To who? Who's this new word here? Kripale. Kripale is a compound word. We're going to break it up, okay? It's a compound word. Krip plus, okay. You guys remember yesterday I was telling you about Lagamatra and how they go down and they can become actual letters, right? Did we talk about that a little bit yesterday? Okay, let me show you what those, okay. Yeah, okay. The kanna here, what does that translate to? It translates to ada kanna. Because kanna, the noise of kanna is what? Say with me. Very good. Ade kanna a. Kanna is represented as ada kanna. Alright? So I want to break this word up into 2. I'm going to take the ada kanna out. It's just like math. Okay, in math class, you remember like there's different ways of messing with the formulas, there's different ways to expand a formula, there's different ways to derive formulas. Okay, in the same way, that's what we're doing here. We're deriving letters from its syllables, okay? Ale, okay? What does Allah mean? What does Allah mean in Punjabi? Huh? No, not wala, no. Allah. Huh? Giving? No. No. In Punjabi, ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਚਿੜੀਆਂ ਦਾ Allah ਬਣਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ. Nest. But what does Allah mean? Like house, home. Okay. House. Okay. Krip means graceful. Okay. This word is from the Braj Pasha as well. The Krip is something you can see. It's from the Braj and the Sanskrit Pasha. Graceful. Very good. So, grace house. What does that mean? The house of grace. Kripale. Sache Pasha tusi kripa de kar ho. Tusi kripa de kar ho. You are the house of grace. I bow down to you. Namastwang kripale. Good? Make sense? Yeah? Any questions? No? Okay, let's move on. Okay, next word, Namastang Arupe. Arupe. ठीक है जी? ਐੜਾ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਵਿਸ਼ੇਸ਼ਵਾਚਕ ਜਾਂ ਨਿਖੇਧਵਾਚਕ ਲੈ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ, right? Move that to the side. Rupe, what does rupe mean? Form, there you go. One without a form, one with a form, all right? So you could take it both ways. That's namastang arupe. Next we have namastang anupe. All right, I'm not translating namastang anymore because we already know that namas means namaskar, and then twang or even, okay, so in Jaap Sahib what happens is in the first two we have namastwang, but then it becomes namastang, right? The vava goes away, the pari vava goes away, right? In the sroops that we have. But the tang and the twang still mean the same thing. It still means tanu, it means you, all right? So that's going to stay. Now next word is anupe, okay? Namastang anupe. What does anupe mean? Well, let's break this up. This word actually won't be broken up before the ada. It will be broken up after the nanna. All right, ready for this? This word will be broken up after the nanna. So on one side you have an, okay, and the lankard here will come out. The form of the lankard in letters will be ura delankard. Ooh. ठीक है? Like if someone made a mistake, we say ooh, right? Uda delankard, ooh. So the delankard is shown in this form. ठीक है? Then papela, that comes down, right? The papala comes down here. ठीक है जी? Pe, upe, an, upe. Okay?
Does on over here refer to as food? Because like usually it refers to as food.
Huh?
Like on,
Huh?
right? Usually it refers to as food.
Food. Yes, an also means food, but that is this type of an. With a tippy on top. An, it means food. Yeah? This is an, meaning without. Without. ठीक है? Or bina. Upe means, it's the root, it's the tatu of the word upama. Upama. Okay? What does the word upama mean? Pray. Oh, well, there's a condition to that praise. It's not just praise. It's praise with a comparison. Praise with a comparison. ਜਿਵੇਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਕਿ your face is as beautiful as the moon. Okay, I compared your face with the moon. Right? Your eyebrows, they're as sharp as an arrow. Okay? Your voice is as dark as the devil. Hopefully you never have to say those last words to someone. Okay? That is called upama karani, to praise with a comparison. I could praise you with someone. I praise you with someone behind you. But check this out. Palle amardas gun tere, teri upma tohe ban ave. Okay, I'm going to explain that for you in a second. All these words we're learning today are Gurbani words. You will walk out of the seminar, do a Saj part, you will find these words, I guarantee you. Alright? Palle amardas gun tere, Sache Pasha Guru Amardas Ji Maharaj, you are from the Palle Kul. Guru Amardas Ji was from the Palle Kul. Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj from the Bedi Kul, Guru Angad Dev Ji Maharaj from the Tran Kul, Guru Amardas Ji Maharaj from the Bedi Kul, Palle Kul, and then Guru Ramdas Ji onwards was from the Sodhi Kul. Okay? Palle amardas gun tere, Hey Sache Pasha Guru Amardas Ji, jere tuade gun hai, your virtues. Teri upma tohe ban ave. Your upma, your praise, if I were to praise you with a comparison, I can't. There's no comparison to you. Teri upma tohe ban ave. Tohe means you. I cannot find another comparison in this world for you. You are your own comparison. Yeah? You are your own comparison. In the same way, an upe, like no other. That's what it means. Like no other. There's no one like you. Who do I praise you with? If I praise you by the moon is not as bright as you are. If I praise you as the sun is not as bright as you are. Every single thing I praise you with has a fault. The sun has a fault. You go too near it, you'll burn. The moon has a fault. It has spots everywhere. It has holes everywhere. Yeah? The flower has a fault. It has thorns on it. Every single thing has an avgun. Maharaj, you have no angal. Therefore, you are anupe. You have no, I can't praise you because you are like no one else. Make sense? Very good. Very good. Without comparison? What do you mean? Without comparison. Like, there is no comparison to you. You can't be compared. Yeah. Oh, are you saying that, can that be a translation? Yeah, beautiful. Absolutely. That is a transition. Without comparison. Yeah. Okay. You guys good with that so far? Yes? Okay, very good. All right, let's keep going. Okay, now what we can do, it's 8:17. Wow, time flew today. Yeah, time flew. I want to cover as much as we can. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pick and choose. Okay, within each chand, each meter system, I'm going to pick some words. We're going to define them. Okay, and we're going to keep going through Jaap Sahib as much as we can. All right, but you guys get the flow so far. In this chand, Pajang Priya chand that we're looking at. In this chand that we're looking at here, Pajang Priya chand, the theme will be the same, bowing down. I bow down to you. You are what? What is your Karam Naam here? You're Akalle. You're what? You're Kripalle. You're Arupe. You're Anupe. So it's going to keep going that same format, okay? Next word will be a Pekhe, a Lekhe. The word Pek, we translated already. Guys, very good. Pek means guys, right? Some kind of outfit, some kind of physical clothing that tells me who you are, what you represent, right? Maharaj, you are without that, right? So it keeps going that same way, okay? Let's do a few. Let's do a few that will be helpful. Okay, let's do this one. Namastang ajite, namastang apite. All right, let's do these two. Okay, namastang means to bow down to you. ठीक है जी? Ajite. Ajite. All right. The word jeet means jitna, victory. Yeah, like Baba Ajit Singh ji. Okay? Meaning without, right? Then no one can find victory upon you. No one can beat you, right? You're Ajit. You are, what's a good word for that, Virji? Unconquerable. So sorry. Do you have another one? Same thing. Thank you. Okay. Yes. Very good. Okay, unconquerable. Good? Let's do the next one. Oh, another thing with Jaap Sahib. I don't remember it, but I won't do it right now. Okay, let's keep going. Apite. Next one is apite. The word peet, okay, means few different things. One can mean fearless, fear, okay. So word peet can mean fear or pa. Okay? This is a Braj Pasha. And then it can also mean a wall. Peet, a wall. Okay? Comes up in Slok Mahila Nama. Let's look it up. Let's take this word and look for it in Gurbani. Okay? So what I'm going to do, I have iGurbani open here. This is a good source for you guys you can use. I have iGurbani open here. My settings are Gurmukhi. I'm looking at the full word. ठीक है? All writers, all sources. I'm going to type in here Peet. Okay. Let's see the one I'm looking for. Peet hoi, peet jaise. Baru ki peet jaise. हाँ. Usudha ko raj. Let's go to. Yeah, there you go. All right, guys. This is from Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj's Bani. All right. Jag rachna sab jhoot hai, jaan leho re meet. All right. Hey, my friend, realize that jag rachna, this whole rachna of the world is jhoothi. Okay. Who are they talking to? They're talking to the elephant. ठीक है? They're talking to the elephant. कि सारी रचना की झूठी है. Alright? कहे नानक थिर ना रहे ज्यों बालू की पीत. Okay, remember I said peet means what? Wall. Okay, peet means wall. Okay, balu means sand. Okay, it says here balu ki peet. Yeah, balu means sand. Just like reta, if you make a sand castle, you make a sand wall, it won't stay forever. ठीक है? In that same way, Mirage says, कहे नानक थिर ना रहे. Thir means to be permanent. Thir, permanent. It cannot be permanent, just like the sand wall is not permanent, right? Today the sand wall is up, the water hits it, it'll go down. Yeah, makes sense? So peet, it can mean fear, it can also mean a wall. And if you notice the shabas that I was looking up, one of the words that came up was pa peet chin. Here it didn't mean wall, it meant fear. Okay, it's synonym for pa, a synonym for fear. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Another source that you guys can use is, let's say, is Sikhi to the max. You click on a letter or you click on a word. For some reason, like the translation isn't there, right? You can open up this website. It's called srigrant.org. Okay, Sri, S-R-I, Granth, G-R-A-N-T-H.org. It's a good website. What you do here is you just take, let's say I'm going to take the word atahe. All right, I don't know what it means. Let's say it's not coming up. I copy that word, I go to this website, I just paste it here, and then I click enter. Okay? Oh, okay. That's weird. Let's try just tahe. All right, cool. So the word atahe didn't come up, but if you can find the word tahe, you're good to go, right? Okay, tahe, it says here, degda, and it also gives you the English word, demolish. Okay? It gives you udaran, it gives you example. Puchna saje, puchna tahe, puchna deva le. It means that Vaiguruji does not ask anyone when he creates. Vaiguruji does not ask anyone when he destroys, when he demolishes. Tahe means to destroy. Vaiguruji does not ask anyone when he takes away a life as well. Yeah? Good so far, guys? Make sense? Okay, let's keep going. Okay, Namastang Anile, let's see here. Where should we stop at? Okay, let's do these ones now. Namastang Nirkarmi.
At 9 o'clock, we'll have langar, so just want to get a quick show of hands. Who will be in langar at 9 and still be here for that? We're going to have some more days. You guys eating? Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Swastik Haiki? I'll have one too. Okay. Nirkarme. Okay. So namastang nirkarme. Okay, so this is a different word now, but it means the same thing. If I were to take the line and break it down here, the nre means without. Okay, without. Nre. Just like nir. Just like nir, without. Remember nirpo, right, means without fear. Nirvad, without hate. Okay, so nir means without, right? So in the same way here, nirkarme, without any karam. ठीक है? कि वो परमात्मा निर्कर्मे भी है. Right? Break? Okay. Let's take let's finish this first, and then we'll take a 2-minute break. Sorry, we're on a roll today, so. Okay, you guys got that down? All right, let's take a 5-minute break. It's 8:25. Let's meet back 8:30. Okay? Nirkate, nirtute, Okay, let's see. I'm going to choose a few more now from this chand before we move on. Okay, let's do this one. Let's do this one. This is a really fun one, okay? Okay, this one is really fun. Oh, damn. सारे पहुंच गए या? Okay. Okay. Let's do this one. Oh, connection broke? Okay, I think it's back. I got it now. All right. The word I want to look at is this one. Namastast. Okay, have you guys seen this word before? In Jaap Sahib? Yes, we have. Okay. Yes, we have. And it is quite a mystery. Okay. We're gonna try to solve this mystery together. Okay? Ready? So, namast. We know what this word means, right? It means namaskar hai tanu. So let's write that down here. Namas. And then ta comes down. We know that means to you, right? So namaskar. I bow to you. Okay? And then over here, okay, this is gonna be interesting. Ready? You guys ready for this? This sat. Some people say namas sat. Namas sat. Okay? I'm going to explain why that won't work here. Okay? It's going to be namast ast. And I'll explain why. This sasatatta comes down. Alright? It comes down. But check this out. Every consonant has a hidden ada behind it. Every consonant. Yes, consonant has a. What are consonants?
No,
Yes, not the vowels. Everything else. Okay? So your sassa, your papa, your mamma, your tatta, your tata, your dada, everything else, okay, has a hidden ada behind it. Let me explain how. Okay? What letter is this? Sassa mukta sa. Right? Papa mukta pa. Tatta mukta ta. Listen carefully. There's a behind it. Sa, pa, ta, What is a? Ada. Ada mukta Okay? Every single consonant has this hidden ada behind it. Now, with that rule, what can I do? I'm going to do some more fun stuff. Behind this tatta right here, behind our friend tatta that we took out was a hidden ada. Okay? I'm going to take that ada and put it onto this side. I can do that. Okay? Namast on one side and then ast on the other side. You see what I did? Got it? Namast, ast. I put, hold on, let me make this a little bit clearer. Okay. The ada from the tatta, I took it out with the sasa and tatta, and I said ast. Okay. The namast we know is from Sanskrit background. Okay. Ast, it is from Farsi. Okay. It is from the Farsi background. Okay. Namast ast. Ast in Farsi means ha. 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 Namaskar hai tanu. Namastas, that's what it means. Namaskar hai tanu. Namaskar hai tanu. Got it? That's what it means. This is a combination of two languages. A combination of two languages. Mirage took Sanskrit and Farsi, put it together. Get it? Doesn't exist in dictionaries because Mirage made it up. Okay? I mean, it exists in our dictionaries now. but look at the creativity behind that. Yeah? Namastas. Okay. If it was Hindi, it would have been, actually, no, sorry, that's a different concept. Okay. All right, cool. Namaskar. Sorry, I was going to go into a different topic. All right, so the word we were looking at was namastas deva. Deva. We were looking at this word. We already know what deva means, right? It means divya, right? What does divya mean? Light. There you go, okay? Namaskar hai tanu, you are light. Namaskar hai tanu, you are prakash. Namaskar hai tanu, Paramatma ji. Kyun? Kyun ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦਿਵਯ ਸਰੂਪ ਹੋ. Good? Everyone good there?
What was the last sorry? I missed that.
Yes, Haji. Ast means hai. It's a Farsi word. Ha. Ha ha dalama hai. Yeah. Namaskar hai. Tanu. Namastas. Namaskar hai. Tanu. Ast is from Farsi. Namast is from Sanskrit. Okay? Very good, very good. Okay. Let's look back now and see what to do next. Haji? Ha? Like ha? To be? To be? Yeah, that works. Not really sure in English. Okay. Okay, keep. Okay, there's another one here. Namastas ramme. Yeah? Ramme means ramya hoya. Okay. The word ram. Let's do this one as well. Okay, namastas ramme. ठीक है? Rara, tippi, mamma, la, ramme. By the way, this tippi here, okay? This friend tippi. This tippi can make 5 noises. Okay? It can make 5 noises. It can make a half of a mamma noise. It can make half of a nanna noise. It can make half of the special letter Nangang. It can make that noise as well. It can make half of a bindi. It can be used as a bindi. You know when you put a bindi on top? Okay? And it can be used as a half of bindi hogi, tippi hogi. I forgot the 5th one. Maybe it'll come to me later. But here, ramme, you're using half of a nanna noise. Ramme, ramme, yeah? Ramme, what does it mean? It means ramya hoya, something that's imbued or, give me another word for imbued, like it's like embedded. Okay, embedded, ramya hoya. The word ram, right? We say ram. And a lot of times, because of the cultural world that's happening right now with the Indian culture, a lot of people will be like, Ram, O Ramaniya. What Ram are they talking about? They talk about the Ram that is Ramya Hoya, right? Ram. So if you could see the word Ram and you could see the word Ram, it's the same, it just has a kanna in it, right? You take the kanna away, it means the same thing. The root word is Ram. Ram means not Ram like alcohol, but Ram as in embedded. ठीक है? Embedded. Ramya Hoya. Okay. Namastas ramme. Sache Paatshah namaskar hai tanu. Namaskar hai tanu. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਥਾਵਾਂ 'ਚ ਰੰਮੇ ਹੋਏ ਹੋ. You're embedded to everything. Okay? Good? Okay, another word that I saw here on my computer was jalasare. It's a nice word as well. Jalasare. Namastang jalasare. Where'd you go? Right there. Okay. Okay, check this word out. Okay, I'm going to break it up here. Jal. What does jal mean? Water. Okay. Now, this kanna. What can I do with this kanna? How can I add a kanna? You guys are getting the point. Asre. Asre means support. 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 You could use hope as well. You could use hope as well. But what does hope imply? Hope implies support, right? Like, I think hope would be more of a pavart. I think the root word would be support. Okay? So the padarth would be support, I believe. Yes, the padarth would be support. And the pavarth would be hope. Okay? We use like, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਆਸ ਹੋ. ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਆਸ ਰੱਖੀ ਸੀ. You know what I mean? I put my hopes in you, right? Why? Because you're my support. Right? Okay, Jalasre. Jalasre means Jal da asra, the one who sustains water. Okay? Water sustains us. But what sustains water? You do. Vaheguru ji does. Kamal di Kamal hai na? Namastang Jalasre. Alright. I'm gonna there's the next one here is Namastang Nirasre. Can anyone do this for me? You know what to do now. Can anyone do this word here? Anyone want to come to the board and do it? Anyone want to do it? That's correct. Bachi, would you like to do it? You know it. You know what nir means. You know what as means. And it's very easy. No? Anyone?
Wait, I think that might know what
Here, do it then. Oh, you know it? Aja bache, you're new. Come. I haven't seen you do anything before. Aja bache, what's your name? Sajjan Singh. Okay, Sajjan Singh. Oh, come here.
So like nir means like without,
Nir means without.
and sari equals like support.
Huh? Oh, you gotta break it down. Like, you know how I did it here? Like that? I want you to break it down like that.
Oh, so like nir equals like without,
Okay.
and can I look at a word up?
So what happens to the kanna there?
Oh, it's like ada kanna.
Yeah.
So it's asre.
There you go. Shabash. Good writing. Nice handwriting.
And asre equals support.
There you go. Shabash. So what does it mean together?
So it means without support.
Without support. There you go. कि पर साडे सारिਆਂ ਦਾ ਆਸਰਾ ਕੋਈ ਹੈਗਾ, right? ਕਿਸ ਨੇ ਆਸਰਾ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਭਰਾ ਉੱਤੇ? Thank you ਬੱਚੇ, ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ. ਕਿਸ ਨੇ ਆਸਰਾ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਭੈਣ ਉੱਤੇ? ਕਿਸ ਨੇ ਆਸਰਾ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਪਤੀ ਉੱਤੇ, ਪਤਨੀ ਉੱਤੇ, right? ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦਾ ਆਸਰਾ ਕੌਣ ਹੈ? ਉਹ ਨਿਰਾ ਆਸਰਾ. He doesn't need any support. He is the support of all. Yeah? He is the support of all. Okay, very good. Let's see what else we have here in this chant before we go forward. Okay, namastas ajbe, that's cool. Ajbe, okay. Okay, let's do this one now. Then at the end of the chant, we hit this section where Maharaj says Namo Sarab Kale, Namo Sarab Dyale, right? We're going to talk about that now. Namo Sarab Kale. Okay? Namo. What does Namo mean? It's Sanskrit. It means Namaskar. Very good. Namaskar. ठीक है? Namaskar है, Namaskar है. Sarab. What does Sarab mean? Oh, very good. Kale means time or death, right? All right. Namaskar hai tanu Maharaj. Why? Sarab Kale. Saryan di mot ho. You are the death of all. Yeah? You are the death of all. I'll tell you a Sakhi. How is Paramatma death? This is like the person who beholds Vaheguruji. All right? There was a battle. Guru Gobind Singh talks about this battle in Sarblo Granth. They talk about a battle between someone named Mirage, a Dant, and the Srupa Paramatma called Sarblo Bhagwan. Okay? So God comes in his form to fight this Dant, right? And Sarblo Bhagwan is seen to have like armor everywhere, right? They have a huge battle. When the battle takes place, Birajnath says to Sarblo, "Ke either I'm going to kill you if you're a phony, I'm going to kill you. But je tu sachmuch Bhagwan, but if you're really God, you will kill me and I will get mukti." He saw that within the death, he saw God. Yeah? Ke Paramatma minnu marega, minnu mukti mil jani hai. In the same way, Guru Gobind Singh Maharaj apne teer chalande si, we say what was on their teeth. We say there was on the teeri nok hote sona si, right? There was gold on top of the teeri nok, right? The point of the teer. Jino teer kisnu vajda si, dushman nu vajda si. If he survives, he can take that teer out, use that gold, and aur apne maram patti kar sakda. He can take care of himself. If he doesn't survive, his family can take the gold and bury him or do his funeral ceremony, right? As in, oh maut which we Paramatma das riya si. Does that make sense? Yeah? Namo Sarab Kale, Sache Pash Namaskar ho, ye tusi sare anti kaal swarup ho. All right, let's keep going. Okay, let's do this one too. Namo Sarab Dyale. Okay, we know what Namo Sarab is, right? Let's look at the word Dyale. The word Dyale. Dadda yaya. Daya means compassion. Compassion. Now, what can I do here with the kanna again? I can take it out and make it ade kanna lalla la. Ale. What does ale mean? Home. A house. Diyale means the house of compassion. House of compassion. Okay, one more that comes up here is a word called namost. Okay, you guys seen this word before? Let's look at that one now. Namost. Ediya. Ediya, no? I lost it. I found it. Okay. Okay, the word comes up namost abande. Okay? You seen this word before? Namost abande. Alright, I'm going to describe what this means. Okay, this word again is a combination of two languages, Sanskrit and Farsi. Okay, Namo, Sanskrit. Okay? Then what comes down here is your hidden ada, sassa, tatta, ast. Okay? Again, namost means namaskar hai. Alright. If it was Sanskrit, okay, this will be a challenge, right? If someone wanted to pronounce as Namo Sat, some people pronounce it as Namo Sat, it wouldn't work here. Why? Because if it was Sanskrit, it should have had a Sihari here. If it was Sanskrit, then Namo Sat, Namaskar had to the truth. Namo Sat, I bow down to the truth. But because the Sihari isn't here, it's referring to Farsi. Namo Ast. So the pronunciation will be Namost. The Ada will become more visible. Namost. Oh, good? Abande. Hanji, Hanji. The Sihari will be under Tatta. That would mean Sanskrit. That would tell us, because when Satnam comes, whenever Satnam comes, it comes like this. That's Sanskrit. Yeah? Huh? Yeah. Hanji.
Usually when I see Satnam, I think, if I'm not wrong, usually there's Mamede
Onkar lag gaya, Hanji. Yeah, there is.
Is there any specific reason why?
Yes. So I said the other day as well. So the question is, if an onkar comes at the end of the word, so likh liya? No? Okay. Let me finish writing here. Okay, I'm going to use an example of pagat, okay? And this comes up in Rara Sab, so it's really important to understand. The word pagat. The question was the ending vowel, ending syllable, okay? If the word pagat has an onkar on it, what does this onkar mean? What does this onkar mean, Hanji? It means one. It means singular. A singular person. It's a singular person, okay? A noun. What is a noun? A person, place, or thing, okay? This pagat means devotee, and this one devotee, okay? One person. If the word pagat ended with a mukta, with no lagamatra at the end, it means plural. Okay? Many pagats, many devotees. Okay? If the word pagat ended with a sihari, it refers to the verb bhakti, devotion, the act of devotion. Okay? Devotee, devotees, devotion. You see how a lagamatra can change the meanings completely? Now watch. If I open up Rarasa, okay? Hold your papers. I'll go back there in a second. If I open up Rarasa, which I hope everyone did before coming here, and we go to Sopurk, what Mara says here, right here, the fourth podi, Teri Pagat Pandar Ji. Alright? Look at this one. You see the Siyari there? What is it talking about? Bhakti. तेरी भगती भंडार है. Your devotion is a pandar. What does pandar mean? I talked about it already. Treasure, khajana. Hey Sache Pasha, your devotion is a treasure. Now check this out. Tere Bhagat. Oh,
Your people.
your Bhagats. Yeah, your devotees. Tere Bhagat Salahan Tujji. They do your salaha. They do your praise. See how that changes? Yeah? If that Sihari wasn't there, you would not be able to tell what's the conversation about. That Sihari, that Mukta, that Onkar is telling you so much. Okay? Again, that comes underneath the subject of Vyakaran, grammar. Alright. Okay, we've reached our time. So let me see if I can just quickly finish off our Jaap Sahib here. So we did Namastas, we did the most, those are most important ones. And let's see, yeah, we covered everything. Okay, so we covered all the kind of fundamentals that I wanted to cover in this one chant of Pajang Priya chant. Tomorrow, we'll meet again here 7 p.m. sharp. Please come early, 7 p.m. sharp, and we'll be going through Chachri Shanto Prasad. Okay, we're going to talk about what Chachri means. We're going to talk about a little bit about the chant, and then we're going to go through that, and we'll quickly go through more of Jaap Sahib. Hopefully finishing off. Is tomorrow Wednesday? Oh, tomorrow's our last session. Tomorrow's our last seminar. Hopefully we'll finish off Jaap Sahib as much as we can tomorrow. And then I'm going to talk to the Prabandhiks to see if we can arrange something for next week. I'm here until Wednesday or something like that. Wednesday or Thursday of next week. So hopefully we can do some more stuff next week, maybe a day or two. Maybe for Chopei Sahib, or we'll see how much we cover for Jaap Sahib. We'll figure it out. It'll be fun. Okay? But theek hai ji. Bahut vadiya. Thank you so much. Any last questions before we go? No? Any questions at all? Like what's dinner? How do you make paneer? How do you make dahi? Huh? I'm doing great. As long as you guys are smiling and enjoying, I'm doing great. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद जी. Thank you so much for coming. I really दिलों धन्यवाद मैं करदा सारिਆਂ ਦੀ. ਭੁੱਲ ਚੁੱਕਾ ਦੀ ਖਿਮਾ ਬਖਸ਼ਣੀ. Okay, class dismissed. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ.